Hi everyone, welcome back to another gameplay of BTD5. So right now I'm going to show you the brand new beginner map River Logging Mastery Impoppable. For those of you who don't know what Mastery Mode is this elite game mode that you unlock once you complete certain requirements in terms of medals. And in Mastery Mode, every balloon is one rank higher and we get less cash from popping them. So it becomes very important farming or like increasing your income either through the engineer traps or through the farms, and becomes super important like using a good strategy, good setup, good towers, because like especially from round 40 until round 55 the game becomes insanely hard very quickly, and so yeah, you need to have a good setup. So I will be using every single trick that I've learned throughout my years of playing the game. I will be of course using the lab upgrades. So attack speed, starting cash, soul price, and big bone sabotage are the four core ones, the ones that you wanna have. Even though like you might not be able to get level 13 because like level 13 is unlocked with Mastery Extreme. Maybe you just have like level 9 or level 10 available. It doesn't matter, like whatever amount you have, it's good. And then I will be using also the special building, the Dark Monkey special building. All 4 levels are gonna be required. This is gonna make your Dark Monkeys be able to pop Bloons, and you're gonna have one free Dark Monkey at the start and then every 10 rounds. Other than this extra increase in attack speed, and the fact tower and the cost is gonna be a little bit lower. That's gonna be it. So I will not be using like agents or premiums. And yeah, let's jump into the gameplay. So yeah, this is a beginner map. So in this map you could use a strategy I've shown lately with farming with the traps. So you place engineers at the beginning. You try to place engineers so that they don't cover rest of the path other than the very beginning, like even here, right? And I just get the traps to farm a ton, and to kill most of the balloons. Like you're gonna need mostly like engineers early on, traps, and then when mobs start coming out, you're gonna need balloon shippers. And yeah, that's gonna give you tons of cash, like even more than what you would get normally with the farms. And that's just one way to do it. And I think in this map it can be done because of the fact it's just one path. But I'm gonna just go more traditional here, and I'm gonna be going for the farms. So a strategy that most of you guys know about and that you're gonna end up like following. So yeah, let's jump. So engineer here on last to have a good pierce, especially like in these early rounds. I think it's pretty important. And the engineer 1-0. Of course, you have the free Dark Monkey that you place at the very start. And then I would recommend, like you can place the monkeys in different spots. I recommend you to place them so that they cover most of the map without actually needing to upgrade them. And so for example here, right, this is a pretty good spot. See, they cover this side or here. So this very first one, I'm gonna place it right here, closest to the bottom, just so that with the range you can attack the right side on strong, and that's it. Yeah, I mean, should be fine here. I'm gonna keep the engine on last like until around 22, 23, then I'm gonna switch it back to first. I'm trying to go pretty fast here because it's pretty straightforward, the strategy. You just survive these early rounds very easily. This is a beginner map, so like your sentries cover lots of the map. There is no way the balloons can sneak through. And now here you place the first farm. It's important that you place this farm like correctly. So like closest to the bottom, and then as close as you can towards the right side. So depending on where you get the spot, alright, just like that. And round 10, so you should have another free Dark Monkey. In this case, I'm gonna place that monkey still here, but on top of the other one. So again, like just covering the right side of the map, just covering this very nice C shape, C reverse shape. One is strong, the other one in first, right? Just mixing the targeting, and then the farm 1-0. And yeah, there is the rock music in this map. So there are like different soundtracks for different maps, and this has the pretty moving rock one. So here, remember, just place a farm before the round ends. So in that way, you get the extra 80 cash. So like the 0-0 farm normally gives 2 bunches of bananas, that's 80 cash. And if you can place a farm before the ends, that's when you're gonna always get the 2 bunches. And this is something especially important when you have sell price, because you can sell your towers for like 99% of the cost. And so already 1 bunch of banana is gonna make a profit. So you can place a farm 0-0, and then you can sell it, and then you can replace it again, like every single round. And you're gonna always have this profit of this extra cash. Of course, if you place it and then you don't sell it, it's gonna be higher, the profit, because you don't even losing the 12 cash. But if you have to sell it, then that's when it becomes more profitable. And in this case, for example, when you have this kind of setup, you want to sell the lower farm to get the higher one to 0. So just make sure you can check the cash and you do it, because this is going to give you 1 more bunch of banana. It's going to be 7 total. And yeah, that's very important. So that's what I would recommend. Another farm here around 18. Just be careful you go slow. Alright, you don't really care here about going too fast. Yeah, just place the farm whatever. So here, right, it's good. And then go fast. And now here, remember, always wait for the 2 bananas. It's very important, because like these extra bananas that you're getting is the difference between like being able to get 1 upgrade sooner, 1 round earlier. And that's, of course, it's more and more cash as you keep playing. So just remember about that. 1-0. And now here you should be around 20, should have another free monkey, but you're gonna need also more damage, because like here is where the rounds start becoming a little bit tougher. So I'm gonna just get this monkey here, 0-3. That's it. Very simple. Now the next free monkey, I'm gonna be placing it up here. So I'm gonna be mixing up the positioning, and in that way I can have the damage coming from different parts. And I think that's better than just focusing that monkeys all in one single spot. Go slow here, let Bloons in this round, but if you follow my recommendations, you should have the free that monkey special building, and so that monkeys can pop lab Bloons. So you're not gonna need like a sniper, not gonna need the glue or anything else to pop lab Bloons. So place the farm, remember, sell it, get the other one to 0. Here we go. Easy. Now in this particular round, what I recommend to do for round 24 is to use the 35 cash to place his prospects at the very end of the map. And now in this case here, you can see I have tons of free prospects, but this 35 cash will not change the fact that as you start this round, you're gonna have enough cash to then place a farm before the ends. So just collect it, see here, 1426, and just place it. So you're gonna get the extra 2 bananas. And you're gonna pop the camo with the spikes. So that is what I always recommend to do. Now here I messed up because I didn't upgrade the farm before I started, so I'm gonna actually reset. I don't know how much that extra 40 cash is gonna be useful, but yeah, I don't wanna mess up. So always before the round starts. Here we go, nice. Now round 26 is coming. Round 26 is pretty tough because you have rainbows. So I just recommend to get the other monkey 0-3. That's it. With that should be fine. See here these last 4 rainbows. Like it seems easy now that you see it, that you saw the round. It seems easy, but only because I got the other monkey upgraded. Otherwise it would have been pretty tough. And very likely lots of other Bloons would have sneaked through. Another farm here, nice. Alright, unfortunately here I cannot place another farm. It would be better actually, more efficient to place another farm, 0-0, but I can't. There isn't like enough room anywhere else in this map, and logs cannot be large enough for farms. So I'm gonna sell this one to get the other one to 0. Remember, always do the same trick. Go slow here, there should be enough time to get the last farm here in the round. So that's 4. That's the amount of farms I always recommend to go with. 4. And now here you can see that I'm super close at getting the other farm to 0. I just don't have like I'm missing, I don't know, 80 cash. So here would recommend, like between the two, I think the engineer might give me a little bit more cash so that I can sell it. I can get the farm upgraded, and then I can rebuild the engineer. Pretty much same spot as before. I might not be able to get the sentries right away, but then I'm gonna be able to as the round progresses. I'm gonna get the cash here and then sentries. Here we go. So when you have sell price, you can do all these kinds of stuff because you really lose very little in selling towers. Now round 31 is coming, and I think for this round I might wanna have my other freedom monkey, which I'm gonna be placing yeah, here, anywhere. It's fine. Here, all right. Let's try. Yeah, let's go for this 0-3, I guess. Right. Should be fine. Even without the range of these bottom ones. Yeah, here we go. Super easy. Good. Now here I started the round, but I wanted to not start it. Again, there are certain rounds that I remember because they're pretty tough, but then other rounds instead are more simple. So once again here I'm very close at being able to place this village, which I really need. And so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna sell this farm. I think it was the one that was in the way. Right, I'm gonna just calculate, I'm gonna place a village so that I know exactly how much room I need on the right side to place a farm. Like this, right? Closest to the bottom of the village. Then I'm gonna be selling all these farms. Yes. And then with the cash that I have left, I'm gonna build close to this village, so they should be discounted. I should be saving some cash in the process, right? 2 farms. Both of them are gonna be 3-0. 1, 2, 3. And the other one here, closest to the village, of course. Here we go. And unfortunately, like no matter how well you place his farms, you will not be able to place a third one that is in range of the village. So yeah, that's gonna be fine. You start the round, and let's see if I can place a farm in the round. I should be able to. No. Oh yeah, maybe I do. Because there are lots of lads here. Yeah, anywhere really. So that farm should give me the extra 2 bananas, 80 cash, and that should give it exactly as before. Like it's like I had 4 farms to 0. But now I already placed a village and I have 2 farms already upgraded, 3-0. And that's the huge advantage in doing something like this. Alright, now next round is camos. So I would really like to upgrade this one, but I'm gonna need the camos on the monkeys. So I guess I'm gonna... Do I need both of them or do I just need one? I think I might just need one. Let's try to go with one. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, it might be risky. Yeah, because the Bloons are pushing more and more forward. Yeah, I'm gonna need the other one as well upgraded. It's fine. I wanted really to place a farm in the round. I couldn't, but it's fine. So farm 1-0 here. Starting the round. Get another farm in the round. Yes. Good. Remember, always sell the lower one. Oh wait, I still need the 1 banana to get the other one upgraded. And this is gonna be the last farm. Good. Oh yeah, true, this is around 35. Yeah, I messed up. I should have placed a Bloon chipper. I mean, I'm gonna still trying to carry forward, but yeah, without Bloon chipper, this is an impossible round. Yeah, my bad. My bad. I overslept the fact that it was already around the 35. So around 35 here, what you're gonna do is very simply, because you have this village here, you wanna place a bloon chipper like closest to the bottom, to the left, in range of the village. So for example, this should be a good spot, right? On strong, and this bloon chipper will hold 4 of these 5 ceramics for enough time so that then your towers can deal with the remaining bloons. And that's a super good thing. So now I'm gonna place a farm. Yeah, here you go. That's a lot better. See how much extra time the bloon chipper gives, plus the holding. So yeah, that's why it's so good. They still need 1 banana. Yeah, here we go. 1-0, round 36. Coming. This should be a pretty easy round. And here we go. All farms to 0. And let's go. Round 37. This round at the very end has some Bloons, I think. Camolets. So let's see if these 2 dot monkeys can handle these camolets. Right, 1 here. That one's gonna be in the top. Right, crossfire. See? No, actually. It was close though. Again, here I'm trying to like limit as much as possible the amount of cash I'm using. So maybe here I can go on strong, right? I can change the targeting of this other monkey. Let's see what happens now. So 1 in first, right? The other one on strong, especially for the camolets. So popping the lead layer, yeah, like that. Is that worse? Is that better? Actually, it's almost the same. It's worse. Okay. Now here, probably using raw specs, I guess. Right, because I don't wanna. Let's go back to first. I don't wanna like raw specs is just 35 cash, right? That monkey is gonna be like 105 plus 131, so it's gonna be 35. So it's gonna be like 240 cash total spent there, and I think just that's too much. So yeah, let's go with the raw specs, I guess. Oh, come on. Why can I place? Okay, thank you. Yeah, whatever. Now here I started this round, but I shouldn't start it because I have 2500. That should be enough, I think. If I remember correctly, my calculations, that should be enough to get the factory, right? Oh no, I have 3400. But I got something that I can sell definitely. So let's see how much cash I'm gonna need remaining. Nothing actually. Yeah, nothing because the 2 farms were outside the range of the village, so it's fine. So let's start. Remember, get the factory after you start the rounds, and that way you get more boxes. And then with this cash, I'm gonna actually place here a ninja again in range of this village. And I upgrade the ninjas, very important. Can I upgrade it? Yeah, I got it at the very end. Ooh, nice. I got some shurikens there. It was at the very end. It was lucky, but yeah, was able to do it. Then you sell the farm. And then you do this process again. Like it doesn't matter where you place it now because I'm not going to be placing the other farms. 1, 2, 3. You start the round and then you get the factory upgraded. It's very simple. You keep doing this, so in that way you get more the boxes to be worth more. Get lots of boxes, lots of cash, and let's see. I haven't put distraction on the ninja because I don't wanna make the Bloons to run backwards. So I'm doing that on purpose. Then at the end of this round, that's when you change special building. Like this is something that you don't have to do. Like you can do it. You can also keep using that monkey, it's fine. But now you switch to the Bloon chipper special building and you just get the first 3 levels. You don't need the 4th one because like on Steam, you can just collect the farm with the bananas with your mouse. But yeah, the 3rd upgrade is pretty nice. And then also the fact that chippers are gonna cost less. They're gonna have more range. So yeah, that's something that, you know, it's nice to do, because now you can like sell this Bloon cheaper. And actually I'm gonna get this 1-0, right, so that I can see how far I can place this Bloon cheaper on the left side. Let's see. Yeah, see, there we go. Nice, strong. So let's prepare the trick with the farm. 1, 2, 3, and let's see the cash remaining. So it's gonna be like 4.8 thousand, 4.7. So I will not be able to get this though. And starting, and then factor upgraded, and now with this extra cash, that's when I can get the Bloon cheaper upgraded now 4-2. Nice, and that should be enough for these Moabs. 4 Moabs, 0-40. That's just mastery. And you can see the slow, very important, plus the ninja damage. I got the village also 0-1 because this increases a lot the damage that the ninja does with each shuriken. And that's it. Now, of course, in many of the maps which are harder, you can use these rounds until round 43 to actually sell the Bloon cheaper. You can get back tons of cash, see, 8,000, and you can place like more towers, more stuff. In this case, it's not going to be needed because this is a beginner map. So I can just go like this. I can get the factory actually now 4-2. So each box is going to be worth 600. All right. And I can get a bomb here. And I can just start placing the rest of my towers, which are going to be useful for the continuation of the gameplay. Always preparing the trick with the farm. Now I can get the farm 3-2, right? Close. Yeah, that should be enough cash. So let's start. Upgrade it. Actually, I'm going to get as well with the glue gunner. Should be able to place here. Still near the village. Here, right? Good. Strong. Actually, let's go for the glue gunner 3-2. Let's prepare the trick. And now here, round 43, I don't think I need like 2 Bloon cheapers. Like, I'm gonna start preparing the other one. But I don't think it's actually like needed. Right, I'm gonna build it anyway because I have the cash, but yeah. Keep doing this trick until round 45. I'm gonna do it so that I can get lots and lots of cash. I can get the bomb for 2 now. I have lots of CC now because of the glue, the very high damage with the glue, the bomb stun, ninja. I'm not gonna get distraction though, again, so that the gameplay does not become long. To Bloon cheapers, yeah, that's more than enough, I think. So now I can go for the next set of the strategy, which is to get another village here in range, remember? So here is out of range, here is in range. Let's make sure it is. We get the villagers of 1-1. So both these villages are making one another stronger and cheaper. And yeah, after this, 2 Bloon cheapers should be enough. I'm gonna prepare the next factory. And I should also have this farm now that it's in range of this other village to be discounted. Right, see? Nice. And with this extra range, now another farm here should be discounted. Let's see. I'm gonna try to place it. Let's see how it goes. 46 BFP. Easy. Now at this stage of the game, like after round 46, like you can disable the Bloon cheaper special building. That's why I said before that it's not like needed. You can keep playing with the monkey special building and it's gonna be fine. Everything like it's gonna be slightly more expensive. And Bloon cheapers, like the rounds, because of the balloons are not gonna be slowed, might not be as easy, but overall it should be pretty straightforward. So I see here the farm. Yeah, still not in range of the village. Right, see that it's like a bit off. So for the moment, I'm not gonna be in place it then. I'll just keep it like this. 47, lots of Moabs. Let's see. If 2 Bloon Chippers are gonna be enough, I think they will be enough. Yeah, nice. The factory here, I'm gonna just do the trick once. So the first time I get the factory, I'm gonna be doing the trick, so like starting the round and then getting that grade. And then that's it. No, it's gonna be just 1 round. Of course, you can keep doing this trick as many times as you want if you wanna make the if you wanna make get a lot more of cash, right? A lot faster, you can keep doing the trick. But in my opinion, like, it's not needed. Round 49, even round 49 is super easy. Yeah. So this definitely is a beginner map. You can tell by how easy I'm going through these rounds, just having 2 Bloon Chippers. I'm gonna need 1 more though. So selling now the engineer. I have this other Bloon Chipper, so this other village. So I should be able to place more Bloon Chippers down here. Discounted, and with the extra stats. Yeah, like that. So another one, definitely. And start. Let's get this factory. Nice. 3rd. Village to 3, right? That's even more range. And now with this extra range, I should be able finally to get my last farm here discounted. I mean, you don't have to place it, that is discounted, but it definitely helps. Like at this stage, you're earning so much cash that yeah, it becomes kind of irrelevant if a farm is in range or not. You're gonna be gaining tons of cash anyway. But this is an MLB village, so like my towers can pop out Bloon types. You know, I don't have any weaknesses, so it's just overall nice to have it. I'm gonna be having also this other village here to 3. Oops. Actually, here some Bloons sneaking through around 54. Yeah, I was almost too relaxed and I almost lost. So let's see. Definitely another Bloon Chipper. Let's get more range here. Oh yeah, here is already. It covers. Okay, cool. Alright, that should be enough. Yeah, no factory though, but yeah. I definitely needed that extra Bloon Chipper for this round. You can see that like in any round, if you're not careful enough, even 1 tower can make a huge difference. Like especially regarding Bloon Chippers. Bloon Chippers are insanely strong, so always make sure you use them. And that's the last factory. Yeah, I don't have distractions. Well, if I had distraction, I very likely like round 54 I would have survived. But yeah, that's it. Now I want to build a temple, but I want to see. Yeah, I think the temple here might be best. So I have good piers at the start. I can sell now this, right? I have all the room that I need. Yeah, maybe here. Slightly closer to the top so they can have more sacrifices. Yeah, something like that. And now let's place something so that I'm not gonna lose. Right. Let's sell this. And let's get an ace as well. Range of the village, but as far as possible. There we go. Alright, with that, I should be fine. Round 63, remember, mod brushes. But now with the Spectre should be super easy. And I'm gonna start preparing for the sacrifices on the temple. I'm not gonna need the strongest temple. I'm gonna just need a temple that is strong enough. So I guess now selling a mortar here should be in range. We're at 14,000. Is that enough for to reach 15,000? I think it is. Right, because considering salt price and like I'm losing 1%, like 1% of this is 1.4 thousand, right? No, that's 10%. It's 140. Yeah, I think it's not enough. I'm gonna need something more. Something more on the bomb to reach like 15,000 total. Let's go for like a 2-3 here. Bomb. So that's bomb. Now, Bloon shippers, I have already 2. And that should be like more than 1,500. 15,000. Then I have ice. Let's go with ice here. Here we go. Like a 4-2 is already enough. Then glue. And again, 1 glue 4-0 should be enough. And then just apprentices, right? And I can build them up here, I guess. Yeah. Not enough though. Yeah, just like that, right? Okay, that should be like every single passive of the temple, you know, more than 15,000 to have a pretty decent temple. Not the strongest, but it's not gonna be needed the strongest. And that's all about just farming, right? Trying to get enough cash. The temple should not sacrifice any of the tower, and then these ones I have placed. And eventually I can sell something else. I'm gonna probably get a village closer to it, so that I can have like more stats on the temple. Around 70 temple, it's like 120,000, right? It's not in range of a village. It's slightly more expensive, but it's fine. Around 74, I think is gonna be it. I hope it's like 15,000, because like I'm starting to have doubts that maybe the temple like it's 30,000 maximum for maximum damage. Then the second like kind of level, it's like 10,000. It's not 15. I don't know. I hope I'm not getting confused. Anyway, let's do it. Here we go. Towers, sacrifice the ones that I really wanted. Village. Yeah. Range. Village 2-3 here. Good. And now these Bloon shippers, right now they're useless. Like all these towers actually are useless. Maybe I'm gonna just skip that one. Also the ace is kind of useful. And let's just go for... Now wait a second though. What if I place a village here? Yeah, I still reach the temple. Yeah, actually it's better to place it here, I guess. So I can have even the ace in range. And the temple. Yeah, 2-4 village. And let's get some snipers now, as always. I like to play snipers because they cripple more up. Yeah, it doesn't increase it any further. Yeah, the only problem is that the temple cannot really attack from the very beginning. You can see here. So that's bad. Because like if I start clipping the mobs out of screen almost, the temple will not be able to damage them. So in order to reach that, I might go for the special building of the super monkey. Now this is something that you don't need, but this increases the range of like super monkeys by 10%, and that might allow me now to reach the beginning. See? So yeah, let's do that. Just because in that way the gunplay is going to be faster. That's the only reason why I'm doing it. So by being able to attack the balloons outside the range of the screen, I can I'm not losing any time, kind of, right? But I see the temple like not always attacking. Like the AC is attacking, but the temple is not attacking. That's weird. But at least the cripple mob effect is gonna be done correctly. And let's go fast forward now, I guess. Wait, I messed up. I need to wait the end of round 78 and then activate it. Yeah, like this. That should be fastest. More snipers here. 4-0, 4-1, and actually selling out all these top farms. Not anymore needed. This is also very likely not needed. I have now the temple activated ability. That's because of the special building, which again I repeat, you don't need. Just maybe if I had placed the super monkey slightly closer to the left, it would have been the same, and I would have been able to reach the beginning of the map without actually having to activate the special building. So I guess that's something for you. Place this super monkey slightly closer to the left, so that way once you get into a temple you can attack the path from the very beginning. And then I also have the special building, sorry, the ability from the village. But you can see like round 85 is super smooth, and I'm not even using any ability. That's just the power of the temple. And that's gonna be it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and see ya. Bye bye.